My name is Busiisi. I live in Morden, Manitoba, and I came from Uganda, Kampala. I celebrate Ugandan culture technically by practicing, the things I used to do back home, mostly like music, drums, exercising the language, the Luganda language. Ugandan culture is a little bit wide, like Uganda as a country, we got so many tribes. So it's not just one culture, yeah? So we got so many tribes, so many dialects, so many cultures, I should say, because it's a bigger country. So each tribe, they have their own cultures, So each tribe has different language, different way of behavior. So it's not just one culture as Uganda, So you can't really describe a Ugandan culture. Music plays a big role. As a kid, I grew up actually seeing music in everything. People sing on birthdays, people sing when they lose someone, people sing on weddings. They use music actually to communicate to people. The certain type of drummings, they communicate to people. Music is actually in everything in Uganda, I should say. Me getting in music actually as a kid, where I used to live, I used to listen to a local music called Kadongo Kam, meaning Kadongo Kam is like one guitar or something like that. Simply where that name came from, people used to just only use one guitar, one man, one guitar, and then sings. So that music was called Kadongo Kam from that perspective. So I grew up listening to that music. It's a bit local, it's not like as new modern music. But as a kid, I grew up listening to those guys, listening to their cassettes. Personally, we didn't have a radio at our home. I just used to listen to the music from our neighbor's house, our next door. And so as a kid, around 6, I started learning those songs that guys were singing, like on the cassettes. And I could actually learn them just by hearing, not even paying much attention. I would know the song, and then I would sing to the people around, and then people would actually give me money and give me gifts, So that's when I actually started knowing that I have the talent of singing. Nobody told me that I have a music talent. I just started singing those songs, and I could actually sing them very well. And as I was growing up, I composed my own song, actually. We got a disease called namusuna, which is more like chicken pox at our home. And then I composed a song about it. Yeah, the song goes, namusuna, namusuna, nyabo, something like that. I even forgot the words, but. So yeah, from that time, that's how I kind of knew that I'm a musician. And then when I was in school, I always participated like in school choirs. Like I was always in the front. I was one of the kids they put on the front row. I played instruments, from grade 1, grade 2. And when I got to high school, I was a little bit mature. I formed my own band called the VBB, the Vision Bearers Band. And from there, I took a single career. Then from there, I produced a single, Then I made an album. Then my music was on the radio. After a few years, I managed to produce a video. My video was on TV. So yeah, I started getting big that way. And after some time, actually, I had an opportunity to travel to different African countries, our neighboring countries. So they called me to TZ. No, they called me to Kenya first for 2 weeks. And then from Kenya, I got other people calling me to TZ. So those are the two African countries I traveled to doing music. And then after that, I came to Canada. In Canada, I have to sing like good English. I have to write lyrics the way Canadians write. It's really tough. And I'm a citizen. But I'm not a born Canadian, So it is a struggle, and there's no way I can change myself. I like being me, so when I do my own style, you see, I come alive and all that, but when I sing English, it's not there. I'm not Celine Dion. I've released about 24 songs on iTunes and on YouTube. They talk about different things. Some songs they talk about my life story. Some songs they talk about my history, my background, and some songs they talk about just normal things, Some songs are Christian songs, they talk about God. I do have some songs that talk about politics in Uganda, I got a lot of messages in my songs. Love songs, talking about love and whatever. Yeah, one particular song I actually composed, it's called Nkwagala Mama. Nkwagala Mama means I love you, mother. It talks about the story of my mom, me and my mom, the things I went through with my mom. So I really love that song. My music, you can find it on my Facebook page, Busiisimg, and you can use that name also to find me on YouTube. It's on Spotify, it's everywhere. It's on a CD Baby, iTunes, it's on all music platforms. Yeah, so I'm gonna sing for you some of the songs kids do in primary. Even myself, some of the songs I sang in my elementary school. So one of the songs is called Sipo Linji. So it goes like this. Sipo Linji, my father, lumbe, lusimula, edi. Omuchere nenyamolya chimapapa. So what that song means, Sipo Linji is kind of a rhythm they came up with, and then they ask you, if we give you rice and meat, what do you choose? And someone says papaya. You completely say something that is off. So that's what that song means. Sipo Linji, my father, lumbe, lusimula, edi. All right. The other song is also goes, Tutude tuli mukachiko, twebuza tunabawachi, abazadde batukoledde, ebirungi ebiyitiridde, bobango saba Katonda, ne mama omusabiranga, yampa ebbeere nendiyonka, okutuuka bwe nkuze. All right? So that's also a song which appreciates mothers. It says that we are seated down asking ourselves, what can we give to the mother for all the work they have done for us? That the mothers fed us, they looked after us and all that. So it is a good song to appreciate the mothers. So kids sing that song to show their appreciation to their mothers. All right? So this one also, we used to do it at school. It's called... it's actually the song I'm thinking of recording. It's called "We Are the Little Stars That Shine During Their Time." All right. In Luganda, it's "Tuli munyenye." Zake misana tulichitangala cha Mukama, tunyenye biwata tuzina mazina, tuliba sumba young stars, tuli emunyenye. Zake misana tulichitangala cha Mukama, tuzina mazina fe tuliba sumba young stars. All right. Tinakatonswa zasetukane twenyenya, obulamu bwa kiseera tulifa ne tugwawo. So this next song is called Today, or Oba Olwalero in Luganda, okay? kusanyusa baliwo muleke nenenyenye kiwato nekyekyusa obulamu bwa kiseera tulifa ne tuggwawo olwaleero mama olwaleero lwakusanyusa baliwo muleke nenenyenye biwato nebyekyusa obulamu bwa kiseera tulifa ne tuggwawo amannya agange nze bampita Busiisi leka mpite nakanaka yamanye byange onakatonswaza situka ne twenyenya obulamu bwa kiseera tulifa ne tuggwawo olwaleero mama olwaleero lwakusanyusa baliwo muleke nenenyenye kiwato nekyekyusa obulamu bwa kiseera tulifa ne tuggwawo. So that song, it says olwaleero mama olwaleero lwakusanyusa baliwo. Today is the day to entertain for everyone who is around, you understand? And the message saying the life is too short. Let us dance, you know. Don't sit on yourself. So that's briefly the message in this song. All right, so this song is actually a song I wrote a while ago. That was a little bit before I came to Canada. So it is a little bit of a old song because I haven't released it yet. But I finished recording it and everything. I just have to release it. But I'm gonna do the acoustic part of it. It's called Panado. It is a love song. And the message in this song, it says, love is a painkiller. Love can take away your pain. So it's Panado. Or you can relate it to Tylenol. Any kind of a painkiller. So that's what the song kind of talks about. All right. Amawanga ndabye mangi abantu ndabye ntoko naye mukwano sirabe yakufaanana kubanga okwagala konjagalamu n'ebirungi byonkoledde binkakasiza ddala ti mu butuufu njagalira ddala wano nagenda n'endwala n'ekitanda ekyo n'enkiweebwa nga ne bazadde bange mu butuufu nga balaba ntaana naye bwe wajja gye ndi ku kitanda we nali neebase nze yali alaba entaana obulamu n'obukomyawo amazima osingira Panado osinga mpisilini osinga kapisozi dokita w'obulamu bwange amanyize bwensula gomanyi bwe nekyusa gomanyi ebyange byonna dokita w'obulamu bwange y'omwana omwana gwe kabita singa waliwo eyalimba mukwano gwe tinja kukwagala nnyo okutuusa ennyanja na lubaale lwelikalira naye nze nesiimye naawe njagala nga tonfuta nse kubanga okwagala kwonjagalamu temuli bukuusa n'akamu kankuyite kaloosa akasikiriza buli omu kankuyite kimuli ekisanyusa buli akirabyeka kale yoli mata agawomera buli aganywako ate omubisi gw'enjuki gwe mu kuwoma ogusingako nze nja kukwagala omwana nja kukwagala oli kajje ng'alina ensimbi ezisinga ezange akabe n'akabina nga kasingako basi mukwano kabe n'ebbere nga lisingako tena sirimba gwe gwennonze mukwano siri kwabulira omwana gwe gwennonze gwe nonze